Hello and welcome back to the Frugal Granny channel. It's Wednesday today. I've got a little bit of a free day today and I've decided I'm cooking myself something that I want to eat today. I was in the supermarket doing a shift recently and I decided to pick up some smoked haddock. I think it was on loyalty card offer, which I wasn't expecting. I think I would have probably bought it anyway because I've just got a real hankering to have some kedgeree. None of my kids like kedgeree, so while nobody's visiting, I'm actually going to make something for me. So let's get on with that. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to cook all of the fish or freeze half of it. Well, I'll decide that once we get it out. And I'm sorry about the background noise. The washing machine's going to be on for another 10 minutes. I'm afraid I've got a fair bit of clearing up to do after my dogs today. I've just got back from the park and one of them decided to use the hatchback as their potty place. So yeah, I've got a load of dirty fleeces and goodness knows what in there at the moment. But anyway, I promise not to record while it's spinning. Okay, so let's get on. We're going to make kedgeree today, which is a sort of smoked haddock and egg curried rice dish. I've already boiled some eggs and I'm not sure how many I'm going to use, but if I only use 2, then the other 2 can be put in sandwiches or just eaten as snacks on another occasion. The avocados were on yellow label. I had one when I got back from a shift yesterday and that was a really nice snack. I'm trying to cut my carbohydrates back a bit, she says, just about to make a rice dish, but it was really nice to have an avocado last night rather than make myself a cheese sandwich. Right, let's get that fish out of the fridge. Right, here we go. This is me cooking for me today, not for you or my kids or anybody else. So this is what I've got. It's 280 grams of boneless smoked haddock. I cannot remember the last time I had smoked haddock. My family really don't like it at all, but I do love it, especially in kedgeree. I think I'm only going to use half of this and I'm going to freeze the other half for another time. So let's just get it out. You know, there are 2 nice fillets here. And it says it's caught in the wild. Okay. Well, I'm going to put the biggest one. Of course I'm going to, well, they both look the same actually. I'm just going to pop that in the frying pan. I'm just going to put this one back in the fridge for now and I will pop him in the freezer later. And then this needs to be covered with water and simmered till it's cooked. Right, let's just put you on to boil, Mr. Haddock. Always reminds me of Captain Haddock from the Adventures of Tintin. I don't know if you used to read those when you were little. I loved the Adventures of Tintin. Right, and now some rice. I don't want to overdo it with the rice. I think about 100 grams, or maybe, yeah, half a mug will do. Yeah, half a mug will do. That's fine. So half a mug of rice into the pan. Yeah, I could use the fish water, but I'm actually just going to use normal water. Half a mug of water. I'm going to leave the salt till later, just because I'm not quite sure how salty the fish is. I'm just going to boil that gently until it's cooked. And then, there's a little bit of rice there, I'll pop you in. Could probably do with a lid on you, couldn't we? Let's just pop pop a lid on you for now. Then some butter. I'm just going to melt that butter very gently. Right, peel and dice an onion. I've probably got an onion that's a bit too big here. Let's see how we go. Let's just do half an onion for now, see how we go. You're cooking away already. Let's turn you down. There you go. Let's see if you're in there. Yeah, I think half an onion might do. I'll just wrap the other half up. Actually, I've got a little box I can put it in. I have a little box. Little box lid, where are you? So strange. What's happened to the lid? There's no point having a little box if I haven't got a little lid. Oh, it's peculiar. Are you in here? No. Well, that's no good, is it? Right, so you're going to have to go in this one. And you are going in the wash. And we'll keep you until we find your lid or otherwise. And then you may be going in the recycling. Right, in the wash with you. And traditionally, my mum used to put frozen peas in kedgeree. But over the years I've rather got partial to a bit of green pepper in mine. So I'm just going to core this green pepper. Let me just do this. I'm not going to put all of it in. I think that would be a bit much. Let me just put that in the bin. Right. You see, how am I going to do this? Let's use you little bits first. And I could cut the rest of you up and put you in a little pot with the onion for the next kedgeree I make with the other fillet that's also going in the freezer. And label you accordingly. Right, I think half a pepper is going to be enough. So here's me learning to cook for one again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the other half of the onion, the other half of the pepper and freeze them and label them and freeze them so that when I cook the other haddock fillet for another kedgeree, then I've got the onion and the pepper ready. Right, that's you in there. Soften up nicely. Just chop it Oh my goodness me. I'm just thinking about something I saw on YouTube. Some things I see on YouTube that upset me sometimes, and I end up chuntering about them in my mind and then talking to myself. Right. Let's label you up now before we forget. So, onion and green pepper for kedgeree. Whoops, there we go. I think I can just about read that. Oh, there we go. I better put the date on it, hadn't I? 10th of the 12/25. I really need to be a lot better at dating things. I do. Right, you're done. I'll just turn the fish off. Actually, I need to drain it in a minute. As I said, I could have used the fish water to cook the rice, but I didn't really want to. I just thought that might be just a bit fishy and a bit smoky. So we're just going to do it this way. I don't want you to burn. Yeah, well, while this is softening up, I guess I can just say thank you really very much for all the comments on my failed cake video that I posted on Monday. Honestly, that was just a day and a half. I am feeling so much better today. I think I actually wasn't very well. I don't think I've been terribly well over the weekend and the latter part of last week, but I'm feeling much more myself today. Dogs and I have been out for a walk in the park. The river is really full, really full. It's washed a lot of rubble downstream, which it's piled up on various corners. And I'm just hoping that this means that the reservoirs will be filling up and the drought will hopefully soon be officially over. You'd like to think, anyway. Yeah, so and what else have I been doing this morning? I'm still trying to sort out the attic bedroom after my youngest moved out. As I don't know if I mentioned, but he's not been able to take absolutely everything with him because the flat just hasn't got enough room for all of his stuff and all of his girlfriend's stuff. And they're sorting things out at that end bit by bit. It always takes longer than you think. I mean, I remember when I moved in here, it took a very long time. And I'm trying to help at this end by going upstairs and, what am I doing? I'm photographing 3 things at a time and sending them to him on WhatsApp, and he's giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And the stuff that gets a thumbs down is either going in the dustbin or to the tip. So I've put a few more things out to go today. The room up there is looking a lot better now. I'm really happy with it. I've also spent some time gathering together all of the towels in the house, and that's nearly cooked. Let me just take the lid off that. Turn that right down. I don't want it to burn. Yeah, I've been sorting out all the towels in the house. Last year, I think before I even thought about early retirement, I bought myself a new set of towels from John Lewis and another set for guests. And so I decided to get all of the towels together, get all the sets sorted out, the ones I'm using and the ones that are new. And I had a bit of a think about how I wanted to apportion those. So I've decided to use my new set for me, so that's now in operation. My old set is now going to go up into the attic suite, and the other new set's going to go into the spare room, which means I've got Oh dear, must forget about this. Just turn you off now. Which means that I've got 4 towels spare, which I think are probably going to be designated for the dog. I feel really good to have got that sorted out because all the spare towels have been sat. Excuse me. All the towels have been sat on my bedroom floor for a few weeks, and the visual and mental clutter has not been doing me any good. So it's really good to have got those off my bedroom floor. So that bit of my bedroom's tidy. It's just my desk area now. But having said that, I've been through my desk drawers, pulled out all of my old appointment diaries. Goodness knows why I was keeping them. And I've been burning those one a day. I've still got about 3 left. So that's another thing gone, that my kids won't have to worry about flipping through every page, seeing if there was anything important. So that's gone. That's a weight off my mind. Yeah, anyway, 1 minute, we just need some curry powder in this now. Here we go, Madras curry powder. That smells good. I don't know why, but they've not got any Madras curry powder in the supermarket at the moment. I don't know, it's really weird. I might have to go to another supermarket and see if I can find some. I'm going to put a teaspoon in there for now. Just sort of... There should be a little bit more yellow than this. Let me just hang on. Just stand a bit more. Maybe a bit of liquid too. Yeah, so I just think I just need to keep sorting out. So the main thing in the attic bedroom now is my son's computer bench. We haven't got room for it at his flat at the moment, but I'd quite like him just to come over and put various bits in a box, so at least the surface is clear for when my daughter and her partner are here at Christmas. And I think I might put a bit of turmeric in that just to make it a bit more yellow. This for so long, because as I said, nobody in my house likes it. Nobody. I sometimes think I must have been brought up very strange, because I like a lot of things that my kids and even my ex-husband didn't like. I think his mum used to make kedgeree, I'm sure she did. It's a bit more yellow now. Oh, the rice still is a bit hard. Let's put a bit more water in. Pepper. That's not much good. What's happened there? That happened. Super annoying. Gotcha. That's it. as I said, normally my mum would make this with the green bits would have been frozen peas, but I do like a few green peppers. I'm also going to put in a little bit of frozen chopped coriander. Again, this isn't according to the traditional recipe, but I like to try and get greens into things. I mean, even a bit of chopped spinach wouldn't hurt, I guess. Excuse me. Pop that back. Now, this is going to be enough for a really big meal, or two smaller ones, or a medium one and a snack. Let's just see. Right, I'm just going to turn that off. Put the knives away. Just kind of flake this up, get this haddock off its skin. It's nicely cooked. Come on, off you come. That's it. And I am going to put the skin straight in the dustbin. I do not want it smelling my kitchen out. That's okay. Can live with that little bit. So we'll just make that into sort of chunks. You go over there, Mr. Fish Skin. You can go over there. Don't want to waste your bits. That's it. And then I'm just going to toss that through the rice. This is looking good, a lot better than I thought. Honestly, I cannot remember the last time I did this, and I've just suddenly had a hankering for it. I don't know, maybe my body's lacking something, but I wanted battered fish the other day, so I bought a couple of beer battered cod fillets and had those for tea just without anything. I just chopped them up when they were air fried and ate them. Okay, so, and then egg goes on top. Yeah, I think with the egg this is going to be 2 meals, but that's fine. You can even have this for breakfast. It was actually a Victorian breakfast dish. Anyway, there we go. It's my cup of tea. Friends, I've got a cup of tea, not a cup of coffee. And right, so I'm going to help myself to some of this. Let's just go for about half, shall we? And I'll let the other half cool down. Put that in the fridge later. So this is going to be my main meal today, and for my supper this evening I'm going to just have fruit and yoghurt. Put you back because there were 8 bits. That's it. That'll do. That'll do me nicely. To be honest with you, a samosa or even a little bit of naan bread wouldn't go amiss, but I don't think I've got room for that. This will be perfect. Kedgeree and a cup of tea. Okay. So there you are. That's real life me. That's my main meal today. Kedgeree and a cup of tea. And as I said, I'll be having soft fruit and a yoghurt and some yoghurt later on. There we are. Kedgeree and a cup of tea. So that's me. I'm just going to eat my kedgeree and then I'm going to clear up. I've got some more laundry to hang on the line and another load to go in. And then I'm going to try and get back to answering some of your comments. There have been quite a lot of comments after Monday and after Saturday, and I'm doing my best, but I've got about 300 comments there, and I'm honestly not sure I'm going to be able to reply to all of you. But if I've put a little heart next to your comment, it does mean I have read and registered it. And the fact that some have been answered and some haven't doesn't mean that anybody's favoured above anybody else. It just means that I'm running out of time, and I can't answer everybody. But I'll be back tomorrow with coffee and catch up, just a few bits and pieces financial wise in the run up to Christmas. And then on Saturday, I need to do a shopping haul on Saturday morning, and I really would quite like to film it, but I'm not sure how much editing I'm going to be able to get done by my usual 6 p.m. Upload time. So if my video is a little bit late on Saturday or even arrives on Sunday morning, then I apologise in advance. It's just that things are going to be a bit busy on Saturday, but it may be that I get the shopping in my basket faster than I expect. But it's, as you all probably know, it's not doing the shopping, it's putting it all away when you get back that's the big issue. So there might be a little bit more Frugal Granny in real life on Saturday. But anyway, until then, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you tomorrow for coffee and catch up. Bye bye for now, and thank you so much for watching.